What is going on, peeps? Rattle Can Man coming at you. Been a while since I made a video. Just didn't see no point in making them when nobody's watching them. But anyways, I decided, well, I'm going to make another video because me and my cousin are going to Miami this coming up weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. We're going to a Miami Dolphins game. He's never been to Hard Rock Stadium, and he's a Dolphins fan like me. He's only 9 months younger than me, and he's a Dolphins fan because of me. So I'm treating him to a trip to a Miami Dolphins game this year. And y'all seen the videos of the truck I'm building. Well, now, pretty much got everything mechanically sound. You know, as far as the air ride and everything should be good, hopefully. I mean, as far as the truck running, I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's got 200,000 miles on it, but the truck runs great. I mean, I drive it 500 miles a week back and forth to work anyway. So I think I can make a 1,000-mile trip down and a 1,000-mile trip back. But anyways, I'm now working on the bed. I'm trying to turn the bed into where it looks like Hard Rock Stadium. Originally, I was going to do a snug top, and then when I realized that I was going to have to cut out the floor of my bed, you know, to make it lay out, I was like, well, it ain't going to do no good to put a snug top on it because I can't put a mattress back there, you know, because the axle's going to be sticking up into the bed. But anyways, so here's a little shot of what's going on. I've already cut out all the pieces, and I'll show a clip later on in the same video of it all put together. I'm just trying to, you know, do a little bit at a time, but here we go. This is what we got so far. I know y'all already seen the panels. I haven't put them back in the truck yet because I don't want them to get messed up. But anyways, this is the front piece. This is a side piece. Another side piece. And back piece. So yeah. And then we're going to take the bed cover. I got the hole cut out in it like Hard Rock Stadium. I'm going to paint it matte white color. And at the game, at the tailgate, I'm going to have a sign up in my window saying, "Dolphins, please sign bed cover." And I'm going to get some aqua and orange paint markers or Sharpies. I hadn't made up my mind which yet. Sharpie would probably write better on it than a paint marker. I don't know. But I'm going to have as many people sign it as possible at the game, and then clear coat it later on, you know, so it stays on there. The fun part is I've got to make steeples that go on top of Hard Rock Stadium. And it took me a while to figure it out, but where's one at? I got one somewhere. Well, it's falling apart, of course. Anyways, something like that, except they're going to be longer. I don't know how many people know what Hard Rock Stadium looks like, but it's got steeples on top of it. Well, I can't get in the right area there. It's got steeples on top, so I'm going to put 4 steeples on top. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to have to cut out little pieces of wood and then put them together, because I tried to just use 3x3 wood and just cut it down with the saw, but that did not work out very well. So I came up with a different plan. My mom actually had some really thin plywood at her house. I think it's like an 1/8 inch thick to a 1/4 inch thick, something like that, maybe an 1/8. So we'll cut it down into the pieces and then glue them together, and then got some Super Duty Gorilla Glue epoxy. So I was gonna just drill holes through and then screw into it, but I don't think that, it's just gonna be harder to do that. I think I put it on there with epoxy. I don't think it's going anywhere. So anyways, But anyways, whenever I get everything put together, I will show y'all the progress and the final. Well, it won't be the final, but what it's gonna look like, and show you a comparison of actual Hard Rock Stadium and see how close I can get it. All right, little update. The bed cover is painted. That's going to look so cool with aqua and orange signatures all over it. I hope I can get a bunch of people at the tailgate to sign it. That would be awesome. I know a few people that will, but some people may not do it. But I'm hoping I can get a bunch of them on there. That would be really cool. But I didn't think it through. I should have made the steeples before I painted the bed cover. I mean, the wood, when I painted the wood with spray paint, it dried really fast, but I wasn't thinking when I spray painted this bed cover before I ever did the steeples, because I've got to cut wood and sawdust is going to go everywhere. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of room in here, so. And the table that I use to cut the bed covers on. So, anyways, we'll figure it out. All right, let's take a look at Hard Rock Stadium inside my bed. Pretty happy with it. I'll just show it to you. The mat does not match the paint. I figured that was going to be a problem. I knew it was going to be hard to do that, but oh well, it is what it is. And I was actually going to do a football field. They had a Miami Dolphins floor mat about the size of that one that was actually the football field, you know, and it was on, I believe it was on Amazon, and I wanted it so bad, but it wasn't going to be here in time for the game, so I ordered it, and it said it would be here by September the 10th. And then with Amazon, of course, people that use Amazon, you know, they do not charge your card until they ship your item. So 3 days went by, and they still hadn't charged my card and everything, so it hadn't shipped. So there was no way it was going to be here by September the 12th, which is next Friday whenever we're leaving. So I just decided to just order a regular mat with a Dolphins logo on it, and to the naked eye inside the house, it actually looked like it matched the paint, but now that it's in here without, you know, with the paint, it doesn't match, but oh well, it is what it is. I still think it's cool as heck. I can't wait to get the steeples built for that. That's going to be fun, but pretty happy with it. I've got some gaps. When I first did this, when I first cut the wood out, it was a little bit too long. It was too wide. It was hanging over the edge of the bed. So I decided to cut it down a little bit, and when I did, I cut a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some duct tape. I'm not going to get the teal duct tape because it's not going to match either. But I'll probably get some of that white duct tape and just put down the creases. You know, it'll accent it too. You know, the white always accents stuff. So I'll just take some duct tape and go right down the crack. Yeah, I think this truck's going to be a head turner in Miami. Who knows? Somebody may want to buy it. And if somebody wants to buy it and they offer the right price, I will sell it and catch a plane home. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. It's about 10 minutes. Maybe somebody will actually watch it since it's not 20 or 30 minutes long. But we'll see. And then whenever I get the bed cover done and get the steeples made and get it on the truck and all that, I'll do a little short video showing it and everything, because I'm probably not going to be able to do that tonight. Dolphins have their first game tomorrow, so I've definitely got to watch the game. And I really don't want to do a bunch of cutting in here and get sawdust flying everywhere when I got wet paint on this bed cover. So anyways, we're going to shut it off for now and end with a few pictures of Hard Rock Stadium. Y'all check it out. Rattle Can Man, out.